Hello collectors, Joe Prodzak here, and welcome to the unboxing experience. Today I am unboxing my second statue from XM Studios. This is the Daredevil quarter scale comic version statue. Now yesterday I received both this statue and the XM Studios Black Bolt on the same day. Already put up the unboxing video of XM Studios Black Bolt, so make sure you check that one out after you watch this video. So I'm really excited to get this statue, especially after unboxing and putting together that Black Bolt. Super impressed with it, both the XM packaging and the statue itself. So I'm really excited to open up this Daredevil statue. I haven't been a long time Daredevil statue, just became a Daredevil statue with that Netflix series. You know, obviously I knew of Daredevil, but I never really read any of his comic books. But that Netflix TV show has been great, and so it made me a fan of Daredevil, and I've started reading his comic books, and I picked up some graphic novels as well to get caught up on the character. So now let's get started with the unboxing. I'm not going to show you me digging this thing out of the brown chipper today. If you want to see that, go ahead and check out that Black Bolt video, and then we'll just start off with me having this already out of the box. Welcome back. So now that that's done, let me say that once again I am really impressed with the packaging of XM Studios. See, they have a very high quality box here, and one thing that I noticed after unboxing the Black Bolt, one, it was really heavy before taking the statue out. Also, having the statue removed from the boxes, it was still pretty heavy. You would think the statue was still inside of it. That's because of this heavy-duty protective packaging from XM Studios. So this box does come wrapped in plastic. You can see it's got the Daredevil logo here on the side. The bottom of the box actually does have a warning saying that this is not suitable for children under 14. So I thought that was interesting. So inside the box, you're going to get product registration instructions. The bottom of the base has a code on it that you can input into the XM Studios website to register your statue. Next, it has a set of diagrams. This is how Daredevil is going to look inside the box. He's going to have packaging surrounding him, of course. But instead of having to take a picture of it yourself and try to find it later, if you ever need to box it up, XM Studios provides that diagram inside the box, which is a really nice touch. I really like that. And then, also included the XM Studios statues is an art print. So this is the art print that comes along with the statue. Really cool. Shows the design of the art of what you're going to get inside. I think I'm going to display mine along with the statues. A little bit of a background piece for those. See, even on the corner of these boxes, you got metal on here to protect the corners of the box. So, really impressed with the packaging by XM Studios. Really, just once you take off the cardboard, you can see the high quality of the packaging that XM Studios puts into their statues. Then this is further exemplified by the Velcro straps that surround the styrofoam or polystyrene, it's called. So this keeps the packaging and the polystyrene really secure. Doesn't allow the statue or the box to roll around too much. It actually What this does is it means you don't have to cut away tape around the outside. It's just held into place with the Velcro straps. Just different from some other companies. So here's a really high quality polystyrene. We tend to say styrofoam, at least I do here in the United States. Styrofoam is actually a brand name and not what the material itself is called. So now we can see part of Daredevil's base and some accessories. I like, it's a big box, but it's not, it doesn't wow you with its size like some other statues I have. And when I got the Batman premium format, I was just, holy crap, this is like a little house that you could use for that cardboard box that statue came in. XF Studios doesn't do that. Instead, they layer their styrofoam. So you take this piece out here. This is part of the base along with looks like his heads, his hands, and his billy club here. And then you have the rest of Daredevil here. You can see some artist credits there on the side of the box. And then on the other side, you have some more art of Daredevil matching the print inside, and then some info on the character. So let's get some gloves on and put this guy together. Now the XM Studio statues don't come with their own set of gloves. That's only Pop Culture Shock. But I have been wearing gloves lately when putting statues together, just because your skin has oils on it, and if you touch the statue directly, you can get some of those oils on the statue. I've never really had problems with any of that. I don't leave smudges or fingerprints on the statues that I have touched, but it's just become a habit of mine lately since I got the gloves. Just after thinking about it, I figured, hey, might as well take that extra step to make sure the statue stays in good condition. Now, Daredevil is another tall statue. That's mostly because of the base. You can see already here, the base is pretty big, and then we're going to put another piece on the side. Let's get this main part of the base out here. Normally I would be more meticulous about putting this stuff away back in the box, but for purposes of the video, I'm not going to be quite as meticulous as I would normally be with putting everything together. I'll do that once the camera stops to roll. So there's the base here, again like Black Bolt. I'm really impressed with the effect of the rock and the stone here. So you think Black Bolts might have been a little bit better, but this is meant, Black Bolts is meant to be a little bit more older and ancient, I think, and this one might be a little bit more modern and newer, but definitely was more impressed with the base on Black Bolt. Here's the body of Daredevil. And I tell you what, I love that new statue smell. All those new statues have that fresh paint and paint smell to them. So just looking over Daredevil. Looks really good. It looks really good so far. Not seeing any issues. He's even got treads on his boot. Yeah, looking really, really cool. So he's supposed to stand here on the base. He's not supposed to sit exactly flat there. So yeah, so far, wow. Again, nice textures on here. Nice paint. I mean, he's mostly red, so it's going to be a lot easier to not have any sort of errors or mistakes in the paint. Be a lot easier to hide. The red will just blend in with the other red, but so far, looks really good. Let's go ahead and put the back of the base on. Dig that out of there. Now this is the part that makes the statue a little on the tall side. You know, where Daredevil sits himself, he's not too tall, but when you put this piece on the back, he does gain some height in his display. So there's the back of the base there. You know, since people started getting this, I've already saw a few customs. If you watched Statue Talk, then you saw a custom Daredevil that Kenny and Alessandro did. He painted this piece up really nice with stained glass. I think that would have been a great touch. It would have been to have some stained glass in there. So yeah, there's a big peg. See the big peg, and then you have two holes in the back for that base to fit inside there. Let's see how easy that goes in. Not too easy, it seems. Go. It's got to be at the right angle. So there's the back part of the base, which I said makes Daredevil pretty tall. It looks like he's got a couple of smaller pieces here for the base. I guess the lions are gonna have horns. Is that what they are? And making them more demonic style, huh? I guess that's puts the devil in Daredevil. So nice magnets, they slip right into place. It's good that they put these parts separately. It makes, you know, anytime you have pieces that can break, you know, you have to either be really careful with the packaging which XM Studios is, or you put them separate like this. This one goes over here. It looks like there's demon lions over here, or devil lions. One more horn for this guy over here. We have two different heads for Daredevil. Guess one of the first heads that XM Studio had for Daredevil had a more of a sort of maniacal and crazy look on him. Actually didn't get approved by Marvel, so they had to adjust it a little bit just to give him a more traditional kind of Mr. Cool lawyer, I would call it, kind of look. That Murdoch with his glasses on. Face sculpt, which XM has been criticized somewhat in the past for that. I would say overall it's pretty good. This is a comic book based statue after all. It's not a movie statue, no likeness. So yeah, I really like it. You can see the paint in the hair. I'm sure you can't tell from here, but the paint in the hair is done really well. It's not just a straight line, but there is some blending into the skin around the hair. Yeah, looks like they did a really good job on the paint overall. Some nice highlighting to the hair. Then we have the masked portrait, which I don't ever see myself displaying him without his mask. You know, I always say when there are alternate versions of a statue that I'm going to switch them out when I dust. But honestly, I never do. Even with Lobo, who has, two really great heads, I still don't switch it out. So here is the second portrait for Daredevil. Again, paint looks really good, sculpt looks great. He has some, you can see the really fine details in the seam of his mask and costume. Paint is good. It's nicely shadowed. I said a little bit during the Black Bolt review that it wasn't too highlighted. And I think that's just a different style that XM Studios chooses to do. Sort of a less highlighted, more shadowy style from these two statues I've seen so far. See his logo right here raises up. Nice, great details. So super impressed with Daredevil and XM Studios so far. Now here is what I think is another highlight of the piece. Daredevil's billy clubs. See, this does have some, feels like a metal wire in there. Has some weight to it. You can see it bouncing around. All right. arm number 1. Not sure exactly how this is going to work on here. This one will go here. I'm having a little trouble getting this to sit. There's that one. Alright, so I got my phone out and had to see how these hands exactly were put together. Looks like this is facing the wall here, and once I put it where it's supposed to be, it does snap into place pretty easily. Looks like this wire is going to need to be twisted and turned a little bit, just to make sure it goes around Daredevil, doesn't hit any of this paint. It's pretty strong, so it does want to loosen those magnets a little bit, but so yeah, there he is. The Man Without Fear, Daredevil, quarter scale statue from XM Studios. Gotta tell you, I'm really impressed with this guy. Was really impressed with Black Bolt. That face is killer. Come on. And his costume, his body sculpt is fantastic. I do think Black Bolt's base is a little bit better than Daredevil's. And putting this piece on the back does make the statue a little bit on the tall side. Let me get a measuring tape and see how this is going to work. So some collectors do display it without this piece on the back. They just kind of, instead of attaching it, they just kind of put it down. So it is between, it's like about 27 inches tall. Now I have, about 27 inches there where I plan to display him, so he's going to need a little bit of extra room if I keep that statue on the back end. So thanks for checking out my unboxing of the XM Studios Daredevil statue. This is my second statue from XM Studios. I posted a unboxing of their Black Bolt statue. So make sure you go and check that one out as well. I'll be doing full reviews with close-ups and surround videos like I do with my reviews on both Black Bolt and Daredevil in the coming weeks. I gotta say, initial impressions, really super impressed with this statue and XM Studios in general. Packaging is great. And look at this guy. This guy is a really good looking statue. Probably, I've only been hanging out with him for a few minutes now, but I can tell you already, I think he's one of the best statues in my collection. Him and Black Bolt both are really good statues. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting At the end of this video, I'll be posting some quick close-ups of the Daredevil statue. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, check out the full reviews, check out my weekly show, Statue Talk, which posts every Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific time. Me and a buddy just sitting around talking about statues. So stay tuned for more reviews, unboxings, all that good stuff on my channel. Again, my name is Joe Prodzik. Thanks for joining me on this unboxing of XM Studios Daredevil, and thanks for watching.